Fridge Fiesta Funtime tacos. You know the drill. By now, you know that I get everything, most things, out of my fridge before I go on the road. This is Casey Camp Cook, where I take my recipes on the road and into the campsite. Let's start our tacos. I'm gonna start by cutting an onion. Let's grab our onion. Oh, here it is. Let's do it. I like to use yellow onions because, I don't know, they're just better to cook with. They're sweet, they have a lot of sugar in them, they caramelize well, and they're just good. Boo, 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 boo. So, a little SPG plus paprika. I love using a little sea salt in addition to my mixed Mediterranean smoked sea salt. Add a little black pepper, a little fresh ground pepper. Now, you must be wondering, where's the beef? It's in the cooler. So I'm gonna prepare the beef, throw the onions in, we'll get going, and we're gonna make our, I don't know, Funtime Fiesta tacos, right from the fridge. Everything's from the fridge. I did not go to the store today because, I don't know, these are free, right? These are all free. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. All right, skillet on. We'll get our onions going, then we'll prepare the beef, and we'll get cooking. We'll get these tacos in no time. It's gonna be hot. 100% grass-fed ground beef. I like to either get my beef ground at the butcher or I buy a package that's grass-fed. This is an 85-15 blend, just happened to be what was on sale, and that's what I got. It's either 85-15 or 80-20 blend. That's the protein to fat ratio. It's a good middle ground. It's got, I mean, for tacos, it's gonna be great. So basically, I'm just gonna cut this up and throw it in with my onions, season appropriately. Here we go, we got some Amber Smokehouse, which essentially is SPG, which is salt, pepper, garlic, and paprika. So this is gonna be great with our ground beef. I'm just gonna season in the pan. No reason to dirty up your pans. Just do it all in one pot. In this case, it's a skillet. I'm gonna go heavy on the top, and then I'm gonna mix this all together in the pan. All right, so I have my onions and my beef blended together. I'm gonna let this do its thing. I'm gonna close the lid and walk away. It's about at 350 degrees. The skillet's gonna keep that temperature nice and high. It's gonna do its magic while I close this, walk away, and then prep the rest of the tacos. All right, we're gonna make a little fresh salsa with vine tomatoes, which I love these little guys. The smaller tomatoes tend to be nice and sweet right off the vine, and these are ready to go. I had them at the house, and they were screaming at me, Casey, make salsa. Casey, use me in your next trip with Casey Camp Cook. Casey. So yeah, the food talks to you if you're listening, you know? All right, we're taking our tomatoes, simply throw them in a bowl. I'm gonna add a little bit of seasoning. Again, a little salt, pepper, garlic, and paprika, which is just a perfect medley to add some flavor and draw out the moisture of these tomatoes, and it's just gonna make them taste that much better. I'm gonna add a little black pepper, let that do its thing. I'm gonna cut up a lemon. Yeah. These are Meyer lemon. They're very similar to a tangerine. They are still a lemon. Their flavor is less tart, and there's a bit of pininess to them, which I really love, and it's just a unique flavor unto itself if you're used to just lemons and limes. And these are what I had accessible at home, which makes it easier on me when I go camping. So I'm just gonna cut and squeeze a little bit of this lemon, put this to the side, and just add just a little bit of this lemon juice to it. And the beauty about this, the tomatoes are drawing, the salt in my SPG paprika is drawing the moisture out of tomatoes, but creating a lot of flavor. It's so good, just like that. Next, I'm going to add a little bit of cilantro. I'm gonna finely chop this to my best ability while we're waiting on the beef and onion to cook as our base for our tacos. Nice, so rough chop as finely as possible. I mean, you know, you bruise them when you chop them like that, but that's okay. This is quick, this is easy, into the bowl. All right, where's the beef? It's under the hood of the Weber. So let's see how our beef and onions are doing. This is great. This is exactly where I want to be. There's tons of moisture there. This is a seasoned pan, so I don't need to do much to the pan. I didn't need to add any more oil or butter or fat. There's plenty of fat in our beef, our 85-15 beef. And I'm just gonna let the skillet and the heat do all the work. I need to chop up this beef a little bit more. I'm gonna cook it through. Always use a slotted spoon so you could take the beef away from the moisture. You don't want a wet, soggy taco experience. I don't, at least. So slotted spoon every time. That's almost there. Might just add a little more seasoning, but I think we're good for now. We're almost there, guys. We're so close. These are the fastest Fiesta Funtime fridge tacos ever. Yeah? This is hot. Okay. So if you don't have time to make your own tortillas, I love these from Trader Joe's, and these are corn and wheat tortillas. They give you both. They give you a little bit of both. You get the gumminess and the bite that you get from a flour tortilla, and they smell like corn. So I love the fact that they cook up real quick. You just need to toast them, and I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna use the space on the Weber. Yeah, we're gonna put our beef over here. That's kind of a hotter point, and then I'm gonna put their tortillas right there. It's beautiful because the Weber has the opening on either side, so you can do exactly that. So real simple. I'm gonna throw probably one for now in the center and just see what we're working with. Put that on there, let it do its thing. The fun thing about these, if you let it cook just enough, it will never stick to the pan. So you have to just kind of watch it. You can almost feel it when it's there. It's cooler than the actual surface of the pan. So I'm gonna let this sit there for a minute, close this over, and let it do its thing. All right, we need some cheese for our tacos. And what I love to use is queso fresco, which is Mexican style fresh white cheese, or similar to farmer's cheese, if you've heard that term. This is gonna add some tang to it, some freshness to it, and it's gonna cool it down from when we add some Casey Webb's Inferno hot sauce and our Hatch Valley salsa, which essentially is Hatch chilies that are made into a salsa. Love Hatch chilies. When they're in season in the Southwest, you can smell them for miles and miles because everyone is roasting them and selling them either at the supermarket or on the roadside. But when you can't get them, you go to Trader Joe's. Because they got them there. So keeps it simple. So we have our queso fresco. I'm just going to cut right into this because I'm going to use a lot of this. So you see it's a crumbly, yeah. I'm going to crumble a little bit into my tomato and cilantro and Casey Webb's Amber Smokehouse, just a little bit. Mix it around, get a little tang in there, leave it alone. And then I'm going to save this, put it on the side for when my tacos are ready. So I'm going to add it to the top of the taco. Oh yeah, that's so good. Check tortilla time. So here we go, open wide. All right, tortillas are getting there. So you can see how it curls up on the side. It's kind of time to flip. They're nice and warm, not too toasty. If I wanted to get grill marks or maybe char them a little bit, I'll take them off of the cast iron. But I didn't want to, I borrowed this grill, so I wasn't sure what they were doing with it. So I wanted to make sure I had a clean tortilla, a nice warm toasty tortilla. The beef and onion, which is our base for our taco, is basically ready. So I could actually pull this and let this kind of rest on the side. I got some new trivets, which I'm really excited about. You ever go to Goodwill? That's where I got these. $2 right there. Boom. So we're gonna let our tortilla do its thing, and then we can assemble our taco. Ooh. Yeah, I might give it another second. I might throw another tortilla on for maybe Sean, who's shooting this right now, or Iggy. Iggy, you want a taco? Buddy, you want a taco? Yeah, buddy, we're getting you a taco. All right, so we're gonna put another tortilla on for whoever wants it, and we'll let it do its thing. But this one is ready. So you can see the little charry marks on the outside. See the little charry marks? Just enough. You know, let's do an experiment. Let's take this off a cast iron and throw it right on there and see what happens. Let's experiment. That's what we're doing out here. We're trying to figure it out. Figure it out as we go. Leave that alone. This is nice and ready to go. All right, let's assemble our taco. I'm gonna take our ground beef and onion SPG party, a little paprika in there, and put a little layer, boop, boop, boop. And then we're gonna add some tomato. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go a little wild and pour a little of the juices in there, because why not? There we go. All that goodness right there. And add some Casey Webb's Inferno hot sauce. Stuff's great. It's cayenne based, fermented, so it's got a lot of flavor to it. Just put a little trickle. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, a little shake and bake. There we go. Just enough. Of course, our Hatch Valley Hatch chili salsa, which is roasted Hatch chilies. and some other goodness. Top it with some cotija cheese. Yeah, put a bunch. I like a bunch. I didn't put any cheese underneath to melt, so I'm gonna put a lot more of this queso fresco on top. Add a little bit more lemon. So if you hold a lemon like this way you get no seeds in it, and let it trickle through your hand. All right, a little bit of lemon. Bring that citrus up, and then some cilantro as garnish. The stems have a lot of flavor, but they are stems nonetheless. So I try to pull the stems off, and there you go. Casey's Funtime Fridge Time Fiesta Tacos, in that order. Doesn't it look great? It's real simple. Everything that was in the fridge, I brought to the campsite, and it made it lickety-split for me and Iggy and Sean. So bon appetito, friends to you. Casey reporting live from the campsite. Let me tell you how I did. And the beauty about a taco, everything comes together all in one bite. I could eat a half a dozen of these. So if you like one, I'll leave the recipe in the comments. Or you can just watch the video and figure it out for yourself. It's pretty straightforward. So this is Casey from Casey Camp Cook. Looking forward to see you next time at the campsite. Love you guys. Iggy, where are you? Oh, there you are, handsome. There you go, buddy. Isn't it good? Yeah? You want a whole one? I think you want the whole one. Are you good for a whole one? Spicy? Yeah. Caliente. He said, muy caliente, papi. Muy caliente. Surprise, we're back. I just ate my taco. It was delicious, definitely spicy. But look what happened to our tortilla that we put on the grill. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna fill it. This is really hot, so be careful. Here we go. Let's make some room. So the taco that I put together, I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm just gonna cut the edge off, and I'm gonna open it up, if it lets me. There you go. Ooh, look at that. It's like a little Hot Pocket. And it is definitely hot. So we're gonna add some beef. Yeah. See these little happy accidents at the campsite. You don't know until you try. Add some tomato, nice layers. I'm gonna rest this on a plate. I'm gonna squeeze some lemon in there. This is our Meyer lemon. Some cheese in there. I'll get some hot sauce. Little Casey Webb's Inferno. Ooh. Yep. Some salsa. Ooh. And some fresh cilantro to freshen everything up. Stuff it in there. And now you have a little Hot Pocket.
It's like a walking taco.
This is Casey's walking taco. See what we developed here? So we're gonna do this every time now. We're just gonna put different kinds of stuff in Casey's walking taco. This is a taco to go, right? No mess. I'm just gonna mix it up. Because what happens is, if you see, this side is really firm because I toasted that side down. This side is really kind of loose and pliable, so it opens up really good so it doesn't crack. So let's go, let's jump in, yeah? What do you think, I should bite it?
Let's go.
Let's go. All the benefits of a taco without the mess. So if you toast one side on high heat and watch it closely, you can have the same effect. And this is delicious. Just as good as a regular taco, but it's more fun. It's different. It's probably great for the kids too. Or Iggy. Iggy, you want this? Come here, buddy. Here you go. You want this? Yeah, buddy. There you go. This one's for me. Forget it.